Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. Last night's episode of WWE Raw ended in complete carnage, and it was clear that there were some issues between Bronson Reed and Adam Pearce. Since the Raw general manager has been unable to contain Reed since his WWE return, he could decide to get some advice from his boss. Bronson Reed put his hands on security and Adam Pearce last night. This was previously enough to get Bobby Lashley fired from WWE back in 2022. It was a major shock to see Pearce step up and fire the Almighty, but it could be the breather that Raw needs at the moment. There are a lot of moving parts in every episode, and there is a lot of chaos which Adam Pearce seems to revel in. That being said, he can't leave the impression that it's ought to put your hands on your boss. Reed needs to be punished for his actions, but over the past few weeks, it has been made clear that fining him doesn't make a difference. Bronson Reed could be sent to SmackDown if he is fired from Raw, and may be controlled better by Nick Aldis. Seth Rollins and Reed clearly have unfinished business, but that doesn't need to happen right away. Reed and Rollins could circle back to their feud down the line, but for now it seems that Strowman and Reed cannot coexist on the same brand, so it could be wise for Reed to be punished and move to SmackDown. This would allow Strowman and Rollins to move into new storylines heading into Crown Jewel, especially since Rollins has CM Punk to look forward to since his feud with Drew McIntyre will finally come to an end this weekend at Hell in a Cell. In the ever-evolving world of professional wrestling, where rivalries, betrayals, and dramatic moments are commonplace, there are certain incidents that leave an indelible mark on the history of the industry. One such moment could be unfolding in the WWE Universe, as reports suggest that Triple H, the chief content officer of WWE, is seriously contemplating firing a major WWE superstar following their controversial actions on Raw. In this creative exploration, we will delve into the possible reasons for such a drastic decision, the fallout from the situation, and the long-term impact it may have on the WWE product. It all began during a pivotal episode of Monday Night Raw, which was expected to showcase some of the biggest stars in WWE. The stage was set for a thrilling match, a key storyline segment, or perhaps even a surprise return. But what unfolded that night wasn't planned at all. It was the actions of one superstar that stole the spotlight, albeit for all the wrong reasons. The incident involved a high-profile WWE superstar who, in a fit of anger or frustration, broke character, disregarded WWE's code of conduct, and went off-script. Whether it was an unsanctioned attack on a fellow superstar, an explosive verbal tirade that crossed personal lines, or a blatant disregard for safety protocols during a match, the superstar's behavior was shocking. The fallout was immediate. Referees, officials, and even other superstars in the locker room were caught off guard by the outburst. The audience, once cheering for this star, now felt uneasy and uncertain of the superstar's intentions. With the cameras still rolling, the action quickly escalated, and the chaos reached a point where Triple H himself, known for being a no-nonsense authority figure in WWE, had to step in. The aftermath was both tense and uncomfortable, leaving many fans wondering whether WWE would take action against the individual involved. The role of Triple H. The authority's decision. Triple H, a WWE legend in his own right, has always held a pivotal role both in front of and behind the camera. As the man responsible for overseeing WWE's creative direction, his actions carry significant weight. His reputation as a no-compromise figure in the wrestling world means that when he speaks, people listen. But Triple H is also a master of long-term storytelling and has built his career on moments that blur the lines between reality and fiction. When a superstar crosses the line, it becomes not just a matter of personal conduct, but one of maintaining the integrity of the product and the business. It's not just about punishment. It's about sending a clear message to the locker room that no one is above the law, no matter how much star power they possess. In this particular scenario, Triple H has the delicate task of deciding how to address the situation. On one hand, the superstar in question may be one of the company's biggest names, a proven draw for ticket sales and merchandise. On the other, WWE cannot afford to allow a toxic culture to fester, where egos and misbehavior take precedence over professionalism. There is a compelling argument that firing the superstar would be the right course of action to preserve the integrity of the company. But the repercussions of such a decision would be profound, and the fallout could affect the WWE brand in ways that Triple H would need to carefully consider. The immediate consequence of firing the superstar would be the end of their WWE career, for the time being at least. Such an action would send shockwaves through the wrestling world. The superstar's legacy would be tainted, with fans and industry insiders questioning their future in the business. For a wrestler who had previously enjoyed a meteoric rise to the top, this moment of miscalculation could be devastating. The road to redemption is long and filled with obstacles, and WWE has always been cautious when it comes to retiring those who have burned bridges. Even if the superstar were to return in the future, it would take a monumental effort to rebuild their reputation. WWE superstars live in a competitive and high-pressure environment. The locker room is filled with individuals who are all vying for attention, success, and title opportunities. The firing of one superstar, especially a major one, could serve as both a warning and a motivator to the rest of the roster. It's likely that some superstars would feel sympathy for their colleague, while others might view the decision as necessary. Regardless, the firing would undoubtedly raise the stakes for everyone in the locker room. There could be a noticeable shift in the dynamics between performers, with wrestlers weighing the consequences of their actions more carefully. However, it's also possible that some superstars could take the opportunity to publicly distance themselves from the fired individual, showing their loyalty to the company. WWE's culture often sees loyalty rewarded, so the fallout may encourage some to step up and prove their worth. WWE fans are passionate, and their loyalty to their favorite superstars runs deep. The firing of a major name would undoubtedly stir up controversy among the WWE universe. Some fans would support Triple H's decision, praising him for holding the superstar accountable. Others, however, may be less forgiving, blaming WWE for firing one of their idols. In today's social media age, the backlash from fans could be intense, with online campaigns, petitions, and trending hashtags flooding Twitter and other platforms. Moreover, WWE's creative team would face the challenge of addressing the situation on television. If the fired superstar has been a central character in an ongoing storyline, WWE would need to quickly pivot and adapt, potentially rewriting storylines and pushing new talent into the spotlight. The success of this transition would be crucial to maintaining fan engagement and ensuring that the company's storytelling remains intact. While Triple H's reputation as a leader is generally respected, firing a major WWE superstar could have significant implications for the company's image in the long run. WWE has always prided itself on being a family-friendly entertainment organization, but there is a fine line between fostering an environment of creativity and allowing unchecked behavior to run rampant. The firing could serve as a positive reminder that WWE values professionalism, safety, and respect within its ranks. However, it also risks reinforcing negative perceptions that WWE is a house of drama, where egos and personal issues are allowed to dominate. The way the situation is handled, from the media narrative to the on-screen portrayal, would ultimately shape WWE's public perception. If Triple H proceeds with firing the superstar, the decision would undoubtedly spark intense discussions both within the WWE universe and the wrestling community at large. The fallout would reverberate across multiple levels of the business, and while there may be short-term controversy, the long-term benefits of maintaining a disciplined and professional environment could prove to be invaluable. Moreover, the superstar in question would likely find a new path forward, whether within the wrestling industry or outside of it. WWE has often seen talent come and go, with some of the most beloved superstars having endured similar controversies in the past. Whether the superstar's career is permanently damaged or they experience a redemption arc remains to be seen. Ultimately, the decision would come down to Triple H's vision for WWE and his commitment to shaping a product that reflects the values of hard work, respect, and professionalism. His actions would define the future of the company and set a precedent for the next generation of superstars.